Yo, Mr. Jones, what's going on, sir?
Chilling.
What's up, Dad? What's going on?
Had to switch it up. It's football season.
Exactly. Nothing wrong with that.
Hey, let's
All right.
let's get to the shit. So I don't got much time. I got a baby sleep. I don't know when they're gonna wake up.
All right, let's do it. So, J-Lo is going to be the new Griselda Blanco in the new Godmother movie. How you feel about that, sir?
All right. First and foremost, let's talk about the story. The story is pretty much incredible. I think she's been pursuing this role for actually years. And at first, it was going to be just a strictly HBO type documentary until this company, I want to say it's STX or something, bought it out.
Mm-hmm.
And somehow, some way, she pretty much cut a deal. So now, no, not only she going to play Giselle Blanco, she's going to have her directorial debut as that as well at 50 years old, which is amazing. You know what I mean? And then on top of that, I heard one of the screenwriters on there was an actual screenwriter as well for The Sopranos and Wolf of Wall Street.
You said one of the producers or directors?
Screenwriters, which is very important.
Screenwriter. It is.
It's the damn script. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So if you're taking that from one of the best movies ever, The Wolf of Wall Street, and one my personal favorite TV show of all time, The Sopranos, I think you're gonna do something pretty decent. But the question here today is, can she pull it off? I'm not too
Mm-hmm.
sure. I'm not gonna say it's a slam dunk yet. I gotta see who's gonna be her co-stars, and more importantly, like I said, on top of it all, we was talking about it off the air. What time frame are they gonna film this in? Because I know they're gonna move her
Mm-hmm.
her whole life, but how much time they gonna spend in each section though?
Okay.
Because you gotta remember, Cocaine Cowboys was a total of what, 3 documentaries and like 10 hours of footage.
It was.
It's a lot to condense in a 90 to 2 hour movie. But no, if I had a prediction of a runtime, I think it might go like 2:15.
That's fair.
2 hours 15 minutes. So what's that? About what? 135 minutes. That's pretty normal. I don't got
Mm-hmm.
like 2.5 or 3 or anything like that. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, it ain't George Lucas filming it or anything. So I think at the end of the day, she's gonna need some help to pull it off. Just her pulling it off, I don't know. Because my first concern is looks. Yes, I know why they're doing it. It's Hollywood. You gotta have some sex appeal. But at the end of the day, I saw a side by side picture and I'm like, man, how they gonna turn that into that? Especially the times when she was in prison, when she served that 20 years in prison. That's
Yeah, but you know they have but you know they got that documentary. Well, it's not a documentary. It's a new show out right now on HBO that Russell Crowe is in, and they made him look like this 300-pound Harvey Weinstein type dude that used to harass women on like the Fox News set or something like that. So they can definitely pull it off.
yeah. I mean, but they're gonna need pretty much like I said, the Charlize Theron monster treatment.
Just because of I get what you're saying with the weight difference, but just to piggyback off of something that you said, you got to do J Lo number one when you think about the Latin culture or the Hispanic culture, and we're talking about actresses. J Lo is right up there at the forefront,
I think she's the
and
only one
so
who
you
can pull it off. We talked about that off the air too, because let's run through the ones that we do know over the years. Hey, Selma Hayek, no,
no,
she never.
she hasn't been in anything significant for the past what 15 years.
She just been a sex symbol her whole career. She never really played a serious acting role. Eva
True.
Mendes, we talked about that. She played in some roles that were dark, but at the same time, it was nothing more than a mob wife.
Mhm.
He got a point. He said it can't be no worse than what they did with Catherine Zeta-Jones when they made Cocaine Godmother. Got a point there,
Yeah, that's
kid.
true.
You got a point
Nah,
there, kid. 1 point for you, Mike. I say that. But yeah, I mean, well, Rosalind Sanchez. It's no one really that can pull that role off for her.
Actually, there's one more person I could say that can pull this off, and it's the woman who's playing in Queen of the South right now, because she's playing the Kingpin role very well.
Oh no, yeah, she's great at it, but once again, looks. Now, if you
Yeah,
want
but
to
I
compare
think, but
looks, J Lo, it's easier to turn J Lo into Griselda than to that girl. She will have to gain more weight and everything.
I disagree with that. I disagree with that, and the reason why is because this girl has already shown that she's had a hard exterior. Like J Lo, even though she has the sex appeal and everything, and she's probably the best actress out of that group of women,
I wouldn't say that.
she's always played the victim.
Who, J Lo always played the victim?
Yeah, J Lo always played the victim.
I agree. We talked about that too. She played a victim or someone's love interest in a rom-com.
Oh yeah, Salma Hayek. She was in Savages. I forgot all about
Me
that
too.
damn movie. She was horrible.
Yes, she was.
She was
It's a
horrible.
rap
I'm sorry,
movie.
Mark. I can't give you that one, sir.
I tell you,
I know you want to throw that out there. I can't give you that one. She was horrible in that movie.
like I said, it's going to take some help, but we could both agree that out of all of them, she's probably the best fit to try to play that role in Hollywood.
But I
Unless
think
somebody killed the shit out of a, of a audition and just come out of nowhere, a new up and comer. But other than that, yeah, she's perfect fit for that.
well, the fact that this is going to be her directorial debut, she definitely is going to play the lead role. The thing is, what they need to zone in on or key in on with the Cocaine Godmother is her ruthlessness. If they not showing that in this movie,
It got to.
it's going to be a whole waste. They got to. They got to show the mall shooting. They got to show how she used to get jealous over her boyfriend. She would have 4 and 5 boyfriends at one time. But if she caught either one of them dancing with a woman in the club, they was getting their head blown off after they left.
Yeah, no witnesses.
Yeah, no witnesses. They killed kids, everything. They probably not going to show the actual
Hell
children
no.
being killed.
Hell no.
But they'll show them throwing a white sheet over them.
But I tell you though, it never made theaters. It just went straight to DVD. But I did see one movie when they did kill the hell out of kids in a brutal way, and I'm like, what the hell? You ever seen Hobo with a Shotgun?
Yeah, that was a horrible ass movie.
Yeah,
that was horrible.
Yeah, remember when they went on the school bus?
Yeah, that was horrible.
That was a horrible scene in a horrible movie.
It was.
So we got a comment on there from Yolanda. She said, "So I feel like J Lo was a good choice, but I kind of like Catherine Zeta-Jones playing the role too."
Well, I didn't get to see Catherine playing it.
I seen her, but I don't know. I kind of like J Lo better as a choice right now. I think J Lo is the best.
But wouldn't Catherine Zeta-Jones, wouldn't that be like culture appropriation at this time? Like, that's like asking Leo DiCaprio to play the new Ali.
Nah, I mean, she only got the Jones because she married to Tommy Lee, right? Old ass.
Oh, okay, got
like,
it.
Ain't she? Yeah.
Right, so
yeah, I'm about to say she's kind of true to the roots. He said it's like asking Leo to play Ali. I bet you played the hell out of Ali too.
Nobody want to see that. I sure as hell don't.
I don't want to see a 5'2" nigga be a 6'5" boxer anyway. That's garbage.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, she said that Tommy Lee. She married to that old. I thought the old guy name was Tommy Lee Jones.
I guess not.
Oh, I thought she was, yeah. I don't know, but I thought she was married to the old dude that played a bit of black. That dude.
Yeah. No, I don't think him. But here's the thing. At the end of the day, it's literally it's need to be somebody literally sitting with J-Lo. It needs to be a good assistant director to J-Lo, and they need to make sure that they highlight the significant parts of the Cocaine Godmother's life, because if not, this movie could be a huge failure. But I'm supporting J-Lo because, again, you got to bring sexy to Hollywood, especially if you want to put this in the theaters and video on demand and everything.
Yeah, and also I support it because I think this story needed to be told because it was a significant part of American culture. And on top of that, for her to have a directorial debut at 50, like, if you really think about her career, what really hasn't she done? And you got to think about her come up. She started off as a fly girl in Living Color, bruh, to
Yeah.
to landing like the biggest role of her career off the break is Selena, and then somehow become a #1 music pop artist to ending up owning a tiny piece of the Miami Dolphins at one point. So now fucking doing
Mhm.
this. Shout out to her, man.
Yeah, and another thing that we didn't talk about that we'll talk about real quick, they need to make sure that they got the right hitman
Yes.
for her as well.
Yes.
If I was them, I would grab the dude from Snowfall, the big Spanish guy
Yes.
that be knocking people out and killing. That was a wrestler at first in Snowfall. I would grab him and have him be like her bodyguard
Like
or
a Cain
hitman.
Velasquez or something. Somebody
Yeah,
like that.
exactly.
And then, like I said, you gotta have a good Mickey Monday, dude. Cause
Yeah,
that was the transporter right there. He used to get it done on them planes and all that. So I mean, it's a lot of elements that has to go into it for it to be a good movie, though. Like, I'm really curious on what direction they're gonna take. Because one thing they can focus on is we don't know a lot about her like childhood, her teenage years like that. They really didn't dig into that during the Cocaine Cowboys documentaries. So that's
mhm,
one thing they could kind of focus on, like her come up, her actual rise to power. When you first heard of her, you just heard of her as this ruthless girl that fucking killed everybody off bucks. How did she become that? So that's a good thing.
yeah. Nah, most definitely. But what's up, Dylan? We appreciate you tuning in, sir.
Yeah.
But
About
we got
time you
some
recognize
content.
Jay-Z the greatest too, bruh. I seen that post earlier. About time you recognize it.
Sure.
But anyway.
Exactly. Nah, man, we just wanted to close this topic out, give y'all some more content for the page. We appreciate everybody and their support throughout the years, and make sure you go subscribe to our YouTube page, Too Much Show on YouTube. We're constantly adding new content on there weekly. And make sure, if you haven't already, that you like and you subscribe to the Too Much Show official page as well that is on Facebook. But we definitely got more content coming for you.
Yeah.
We was actually able to have Super Bowl champion Dominic Rhodes on this past Sunday's
MVP.
episode, which was definitely a blessing. Shout out to Dominic Rhodes as well. We appreciate you, sir. And anything else you need to say, Mr. Jones?
Nah, not really. I mean, it's a lot we could talk about other things, but we'll talk about that later.
That's right. So I'm your host, MT, signing off, and my co-host.
Mr. Jones, aka Sam Jones, the Mr. Come First, because you gotta respect me. And Mark, you do make a good point. I see that comment. I'm surprised Narcos ain't do a season 4 either.
Yeah. Yeah, because that third season that they did with, what was it, the Ochoa family? That shit was terrible.
It's sad because they were the real kingpins throughout all the Medellin cartels and all that. They were the biggest growers. Period. Which is,
They were.
but enough of that. I'll holler at y'all another day. Peace.
All right. Thank y'all for watching.